G'day ladies and gentlemen, my name is Zach and welcome back to Printed. This week I'm going to be talking about a couple of things. This video is most likely going to be a little bit of a shorter one just because I want to get a couple updates and things out, quickly cover the news, and let you know what's been happening for the past 2 weeks. Jumping straight into some quick channel news, I just want to say a massive shout out to every single person who has been supporting the channel. For those who don't know, we just reached 1,000 subscribers 2 weeks ago. And unfortunately, it was at the busiest time where I had a bunch of people coming, so I haven't been able to post a video since it. But we not only hit 1,000 subscribers, I got accepted to the YouTube Partner Program, meaning that I can start focusing a lot more on the content and offering you guys a few more things alongside the channel, which I'm super excited for. I think as right now, we are creeping up to nearly 1,100 subs, which is absolutely insane. I unfortunately did have a couple of people visiting over the past 2 weeks, so it has been very busy and I haven't been able to record any videos, unfortunately. My parents were visiting, which was absolutely lovely, so I did manage to get a little bit of hobby time in amongst everything, so hopefully those projects will be able to come out either this week or next week. I've been editing videos like an absolute madman, so fingers crossed I can get a few of them out for you guys at home, because I know that you're most likely eagerly waiting for everything to come. Yes, so much stuff is happening on the channel right now. I'm printing a bunch more stuff. There's a bunch more things going into the shop and everything, and I'm super excited for what the future holds. But without further ado, we're going to jump straight into this week's hobby highlights. And I am slowly chipping away at the Ultramarines. I'm at a point where I think I just need to paint. Well, I've got the Honor Guard as well, but they shouldn't take too long to paint because they're basically the entire same stats with a couple of added things, which isn't too bad. For the most part, I've painted, I would say, 80% of the Terminators. It's just mostly heads, and then also doing the test model for the video so that you guys can kind of paint along with it. So that is very close to being finished. The Bambulab review video is currently I've done the rough edit and everything. I just need to add the clips and everything, and then that one will be good to go. And on top of that, I've been printing movement trays like an absolute madman. I said a few weeks ago that I do want to release the STLs for them, and I am at a point where I think they're good enough. I've been test printing and test fitting and making sure that everything works properly. So I might do a cheeky release of that in the next week or so, just so you guys can have a little bit of something and to make up for the fact that I haven't posted in nearly 2 weeks. So yes, I'm excited to release those for you guys, and I hope that you guys do enjoy them when they finally release. If I remember, I will leave a link in the description of this video. If not, I'll leave it in the next video whenever I do release them. Now, jumping straight into the hobby headlines, there's not much coming out of Warhammer or sort of everything in general right now. It's been a bit of a quiet week for me. But I do want to talk about a couple of the games that I'm very excited for, and one of them is Fallout Wasteland Warefare. Now, all of this popped up on my feed just as the Fallout TV show released, and look at the models. They are just absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm not 100% sure what scale they're actually in, but I'm definitely keen to pick up a few things. One thing that I did notice is they're not very cheap in Australia. I think the Power Armor, I think it was the XO1 box, was the one that I really wanted, and I thought it would be a hell of a fun thing to paint up. But I think it's like 60 Australian dollars, and I'm kind of hoping the models are a slightly larger scale to kind of make up for it. But I mean, if they're not, I guess I'll just pay the money for it because I freaking love the Power Armor, let alone the XO1 Power Armor suits. They just look absolutely stunning. And I've noticed that they've been doing like a bunch of different releases for it, like very rapidly. And I'm excited to see what happens sort of in the coming weeks. And really looking forward to hopefully seeing a couple more monster models. I think right now they're mostly releasing characters and kind of the named significant pieces from Fallout. So to be keen to hopefully see some monsters soon. Next up, we have a little bit of Games Workshop news. There is not only a new Stormcast model, which I think looks pretty freaking cool. I think it's a character, from what I can tell. He looks pretty neat. Gonna be an absolute pain in the ass to transport. Like basically every new model in the Warhammer range, they look stunning, but every time I look at them, I was like, you're gonna break. We do also have a new Skaven model, which a particular theme that I have noticed with Games Workshop recently is they are doing the body horror and like eldritch terror kind of sickly visage so well. There's a model that I want to talk about soon, but like this Skaven Abomination, whatever it is, looks absolutely amazing. whichever designer, which I don't know if we actually have seen the designer for it. I don't know if they've mentioned it. I could be wrong. I haven't read the actual article. I'm just more of a pictures kind of guy. Like, I absolutely adore this model, and it reminds me of back in the day when I was painting like the Hell Pit Abominations, and like it was genuinely so much fun being able to paint all the skin all stitched and all sickly and just sore. And I look at this model and it inspires me to do that again, and really makes me want to start a Skaven army. But like, I say that whenever some new cool army comes out, and I still have a cheeky little bit of stuff on my pile of shame, which if you do want to check out, I've always got a link in the description if you want to see where I'm progressing on things. And to possibly maybe sneak a peek at a couple of future videos, because you might notice things getting ticked off, but me not talking about them, so shh, secret squirrels. Next up, they all have also repacked a bunch of Imperialis models. I know people have been gunning for ships and things to come out, and I know a few of the Titans went out of stock for a little while. The prices of them, I forgot how expensive, like, I can't remember what it is, but one of the big Titans for Imperial is 300 Australian dollars, which is absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure it only stands just about the height of an Imperial Knight, maybe a little bit taller, but like, I don't know, $300 dues seems a little bit expensive. And even like a bunch of the other Imperialis stuff, like I'm having a very hard time justifying a lot of the games that I've shot prices recently. Like, my parents and I went to the Warhammer shop while they were here, because my dad actually collects Warhammer. He's got a Tyranid and a Necron army. And like, looking at the prices of the new stuff, like Kroot Hounds are $77 for, I think it's 5 miniatures. The Kroot Rampages are $105. I think it's the Krootox, whatever the guy is with the big cannon, the single model, is $70-something, which is insane. It's like, in Australian money, like even with the 20% off discount, it just brings it down to what I would consider reasonable, but not like go out of my way to purchase. So I really want to buy more Warhammer, but my god, it's so expensive. And like, without getting too far into it, like Australia's economy is pretty bad right now. So everything is just, it's right there at the cherry, the top of the bush, and I want to pick it, but I can't because I'm too broke. But anyway, we do also have a very cool Necromunda model coming out, which, look at this freaking thing. It is a Forge World resin model, which probably explains why it looks so cool, but they have absolutely won the design motif for freaking body horror. I don't really care how much this new Necromunda box is. I kind of need it. I love my Vaan Saar. I want to do something different with them, because my original ones I painted green. If I remember, I might put some photos up or some video if I can get some. And I really want to paint them a different color, because you see green Vaan Saar everywhere. And there's also some cool Gene Stealers, which I want to paint in that kind of sickly black tones maybe. Like this thing, look at this freaking thing. You got like a tentacle coming out of his mouth. You just got the skin warping everywhere. It just looks, oh, it's so grim and gross, and I freaking love it. So yes, A++ for the design team on this one. I don't know if I'll pick one up, because it'll probably be like $100 and something for a model that's about yay big. But yeah, definitely winning when it comes to the design on that. Last but not least, this week's hobby hero. And I know I mentioned a little bit at the start, but I don't have anyone in mind besides you beautiful people at home. I have genuinely been blown away by the support at home from everyone. You guys and girls are absolutely amazing, and I just want to say thank you for supporting the channel. Not only have we reached 1,000 subscribers, we have blitzed that, and we're on our way to 1,100. I have just joined the YouTube Partner Program, and it is inspiring me to hopefully do some bigger and better things for you people at home, because I really want to dedicate myself to this, because I'm very passionate about the hobby, and I want to share that with you, and I want to get to a point where you guys can share that with me. And I think as of right now, I possibly might set up the Discord for the sake of having people being able to show the projects off. We can help each other, and we can just inspire each other to do a few different things, and I would absolutely adore that. So this week's hobby hero is you beautiful people at home, and I just want to say a massive shout out to everyone, and thank you so much for your support. I know these words most likely don't mean much, and you guys have probably heard it a million times from so many other people, but I have struggled to make good content for years. I've been doing YouTube for over a decade, and I have tried and failed 5 or 6 times through Twitch streaming, so many different platforms, and I am finally at a point where I'm very happy. And I cop a lot of flack. I'm very passionate about my Warhammer, and I have copped a little bit of hate in the comments for various opinions I've had, and just how passionate I am, and the way that I act and speak and everything, but I do not care. This is me putting myself forward to you, and I just want to show you guys how much I genuinely love this hobby and how much of a part of my life it is. It is basically a piece of me at this point, and I am so glad that some people at home enjoy that, and that hopefully I can inspire them to do amazing things. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say a massive shout out to everyone for watching this far into the video. If you did indeed enjoy it, I know it is a little bit of a shorter video. And if you're new here and want to subscribe, don't forget to do that and join our amazing community of hobby heroes, because I would love to see your friendly face up in the lights with everyone else. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, happy hobbying. Bye.